Hi everybody, Josh Ford here. I want to talk to you today about all the happenings that have been going on behind the scenes. But first off, I want to thank everyone for all your great responses, all your great comments that everybody's been giving me over the last couple days with the State of the Union and the videos leading up and a couple of speeches that I've written. A couple trolls, obviously, it happens. The troll's going to be a troll, but for the most part, people talk facts, some people talk about their feelings and stuff, and I don't mind that. When you start the name calling and, you're smarter than everybody else, that's great. Keep it on your page. I don't need to be bothered by it. You want to have a real debate and we'll go back and forth, I'm all for that. But, be a big boy. That's all I'm asking. Besides that, I had one person saying that the memo wasn't going to be released. And they heard that. Okay. President Trump, on his way out of the State of the Union, was actually stopped by a congressman who said, release the memo, please. And President Trump said, absolutely 100%. So that's going to be 100%. The White House Chief of Staff also verified that, saying that the memo was going to be released. So awesome. It's good news. A couple reports that the FBI and some other people are absolutely freaking out about the memo and it shouldn't be released. And you know what? Let them freak out, because they're freaking out because they're dirty, because they're trouble, and because they know their shit stinks and they're in so much trouble once this memo comes out. So let the people that are freaking out freak out, because they're panicking for a reason. Okay? Next thing up, Trey Gowdy. He's going to be leaving politics to go into the justice system. And if you've watched Trey, if you've listened to him, he seems like a very solid guy. Okay? Right now, it seems like this was from Q posts and stuff ahead of time, so he's working with the alliance. It's likely that he's going to be given some high position of authority within the justice system to take down the oligarchy and just see that justice is done, which is amazing. I have all the best wishes and high hopes for Trey. Good luck, buddy. Really, go get him. We need you to do it. What else? Last night, Trump, if you notice, was talking a lot about Guantanamo Bay. And what we have now are two executive orders from Trump. And the first one was his order blocking property of persons involved in serious human rights. So if you're basically trafficking people, men, women, children, and selling them as slaves, then the United States can freeze all your assets, take your properties, your cars, and anything else you have. And frankly, if you're trafficking in human beings, you don't deserve these things. You're a scumbag. So I'm completely okay with that. I've had one person who was a little nervous that, if they can do it to those people, they'll do it to us. You know what? Right now, the power's in the hands of the good guys, and they're trying to take care of us. They're trying to get the bad guys, okay? In California, over 500 people were just arrested for trafficking people, and thank goodness, 56 people were actually rescued. So the bad guys are falling. The dominoes are falling. What we see in California is, tip of the iceberg. Really is. But, I'm glad those people are freed, and I'm glad the other people are under arrest. And we just got to keep this ball rolling. So the second executive order by President Trump is to detain terrorists. So when you put it all together, you've got Guantanamo Bay being revitalized. A while back, we heard about troops being sent down there. So it's got its troops. Now we can house terrorists down there. They're going to lose all their property, all their money, all their wealth. Basically, what you're seeing is the ultimate setup right now for the bad guys. We're just waiting on the memo and for more dominoes to fall. And it's just, this is all happening. It's picking up speed. But this is the very beginning. Okay? A lot more is going to happen. A lot more people are going to fall. And not everything may go smoothly. If you've heard earlier today, a garbage truck was put in front of the tracks of a Amtrack train that was carrying a lot of Republican congressmen on their way to a retreat after the State of the Union. So I've heard a couple theories on, why this happened and, false flag or whatever. But when you hear that a garbage truck was placed in front of an Amtrack train, carrying congressmen that are hopefully on the side of the people, the alliance, trying to do the right thing. They're under attack right now, and that's what this is. There's a civil war going on, and there's the good and the bad, and the good people aren't putting garbage trucks in front of trains. Okay, that's risking lives. That's not believing in justice. That's not constitutional. So that's oligarchy. That's the bad guys. Now, I guess the driver of the truck was dead. What goes through my mind is I question, was he dead before the train hit him? Was he placed there? So I'm very curious to see what an autopsy will say. Maybe that's just the sheriff in me. But nobody wants to see anybody dead. But clearly the oligarchy has never had a problem with taking lives, especially when it benefits their agenda. So I hope everyone else on that train is okay. I know there were some bumps and bruises, but this isn't over. This fight is just beginning, and the alliance and Trump, they need our support. So it's time to start cranking the wheels upstairs and start seeing that what you immediately see in the foreground isn't exactly what's going on behind the scenes. It's time to start doing a little digging, figure out what's really happening. And I always encourage you to fact check on your own and just, develop your own theories. Am I right 100% of the time? No. Is anybody right 100% of the time right now? Hell no. There's just too much going on. Okay? So right now, the best thing you can do is keep an open mind and ask questions and dig for the truth. I got some of my news and stuff today from Destroying the Illusion with Jordan, and he's a great source of information. I share his videos regularly with you guys. Some of this came together from Valerie. Thank you to Valerie, and a few others that were also sending me information. Thank everyone for that. This is a team effort. So I'm going to copy and paste Jordan's Destroying the Illusion because he kind of does a great job pulling together the facts and stories behind the scenes with his computer. So I guess that's a wrap for tonight. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and please keep those comments coming. Hit that like button, hit the share button. It's up to us to wake people up. So God bless you all. This is Josh Ford. Peace out.